welcome everyone. We're sorry that we couldn't meet you on campus in person. So this is the best we can do, but at least, we hope to have some real interactions with you and help you to get to know more about CSUF, the College of Business and Economics, especially for today's session. In this particular session, we'll be introducing 3 different programs. One is accounting, one is marketing, and also a special program, our business honors program. And then we'll have our career advisor to provide an overview of all the services, especially for the career part. And I believe we have 2 other sessions. One is earlier with 2 other departments, and one is later with the other 2 departments. So, if you're able to join them, that'll be great. If you're not able to join them, then there should be later a video for you to view. So before we get started, I just want to introduce all the panelists to everyone. So my name is Dr. Jenny Jiang. I'm the Associate Dean of the college and in charge of academic programs and student success. So today here with me are faculty, department chairs, and our advisors. So let me just introduce our panelists one by one. So first, is Dr. Vivek Mendy. So he's the department chair of accounting. And then another one is Dr. Richard Liu, who is also our vice chair and faculty in accounting department. And then from our marketing department, here we have first our department chair, Dr. Neil Granitz. And then we have Dr. Yeji Lin and Dr. Joshua Dorsey from the department. And then our beloved Dr. Lorenzo Bizzi, who is the director for our business honors program. And he's going to talk about honors programs later. And also here, we also have our internship advisor, Ms. Lindsay Siesma, and also our career advisor, Ms. Megan Martinez. And also we have our graduation specialist, Sam Lee, here today as well to help answer your questions. And our director for career services, Kate Guerrero, and our director for business advising, Dr. Diane Mazzi, here as well. So with all that, I'm going to get the session started by introducing first the accounting. And so during the session, you can use the Q&A button on the bottom of the webinar to, if you have any questions, you can type in the Q&A, and then we will answer those questions once the presentation done from the department, and then we'll move on to next mini session from marketing. All right, Dr. Mendy, it's all yours.
Thank you, Jenny. Good morning, everyone. As Dr. Zhang said, I'm Dr. Vivek Mendy. I'm the chair of the accounting department. And joining me today is Dr. Richard Liu, the vice chair of the accounting department. And what we have is a short 5-minute presentation for you, after which we'll stay around to answer all your questions. So let me start with by giving you a little bit of a background about our department. We are the largest department west of the Mississippi. We have about 1,400 accounting students, 45 plus faculty who have distinguished themselves in various areas, including research and other professional achievements. Our department is the only accredited department in Orange County. And in fall 2021, we are hoping to become a school of accountancy similar to those at USC and San Diego State University. Our curriculum is distinctive with a focus on data analytics, technology, and the real world. When you join the accounting department, you will take the 200 level courses as with all other business majors. And then once you're done with 201A and B, you take a series of 300 level courses, which is what we call the accounting core. 301A and 301B deal with financial accounting, which are courses that will help you prepare financial statements so that you can help investors and other users make decisions. 302 is a cost accounting class where you will learn how to cost items or price items. And a very useful course. Think if you're running a business and you're selling a product, one of the decisions you have to make is how much to price it at. And so this course provides an introduction into cost accounting concepts. And then you'll take 307, which is an accounting information system class, and 308, which is an introduction to income taxes, because all financial decisions have tax consequences. Once you're done with the accounting core, you'll take 3 courses at the 400 level, one of which is a practicum class. Now, because we are a very large department, we are able to offer you a range of courses that you typically don't find at other schools. And so you're able to choose courses that will prepare you for a career path that's right for you. And I just want to add that you're not going to be alone in this journey. We have a wonderful mentoring program that will help guide you towards the right career path for you. So with that, I'm going to turn this over to Dr. Richard Liu, who is going to tell you a little bit more about the career opportunities in accounting.
All right, thank you, Dr. Mende. As Dr. Mende mentioned, we have to take a serious classes, and our department's grading standards are very stringent. And the reason is a lot of big firms, a lot of including public accounting firms, private accounting firms, and government, they actively recruiting from our departments. So our placement after graduation has been outstanding for the last, I would say, 20 years. So what are the potential career paths for accounting concentration? First, you could work for public accounting. Those are the big 4 accounting firms. And also we have many mid-tiers, very well-renowned firms in Orange County. And when you work for public accounting firms, you engage in doing audits, tax, or advisory services for private industries. Or the second path is you go into private industry directly. For example, you could work as a staff accountant for Disney, for Amazon, or for example, IBM, Tesla. They all need internal accountants for work for them to prepare their financial reports. And the last is governmental accounting. You could work for IRS, Franchise Tax Board, or Department of Defense. We have many, many recruiting events, and all those employers will come to our campus to actively recruit our students. And the last one is once you obtain enough experience, you could work as a consultant. For example, you could be an expert witness at a trial for accounting related issues. That will also be a possibility. So with that, how do we get those jobs then? Well, I'll hand it back to Dr. Mende.
So, one of the things I tell our new students is join the accounting clubs. We have 2 clubs that are extremely active on campus and are networked into the community and with the professional firms and employers. One is the Accounting Society, and its membership is upward of 700 students. And the Beta Alpha Psi is also a large student organization compared to what you see on other campuses. It has about 70 people, but these are students that have achieved a high GPA. So there's a GPA threshold to get into Beta Alpha Psi. And, the employers recruit actively from both these clubs. So I highly recommend that once you're on campus, approach these clubs, join, and get to know your employers. In addition to the clubs, there are lots of recruiting events that we have, one of which is Meet the Firms. We have this twice a year. We get about 100 employers or so there that will interview you and talk to you and possibly employ you. Internships, we encourage our students to get internships. Some get their internships right after, during their sophomore year. Okay, many of our interns though get their positions in their junior year. We have internship class, Accounting 495, that can count towards your graduation. The internship program is managed by the Center for Internship and our Business Career Services. And we have actually an expert here who is going to give us a little bit more detail about what the internship program entails. So Lindsay, I'm going to turn this over to you.
Thank you. Yeah, so as Dr. Mandy mentioned, you could take Accounting 495 as one of the courses toward your graduation requirement, specifically for your practicum. This class is something that you're eligible to take after your first semester. So in the chat, I'm uploading the instruction card just so you can save that for future reference. We do encourage you to join Accounting Society and Beta Alpha Psi to attend the Meet the Firms event. Accounting is the heaviest recruiting for the fall. So we do encourage you to get involved sooner rather than later, especially as an incoming transfer student. So if you're interested in the internship option for your practicum, we can certainly help you with the search process. And my colleague Megan from Business Career Services will talk to you more about that later on.
Thank you.
Can I add something? I have 1 minute to add. Sure. It's very important that you start joining the accounting clubs right after you come into campus, because the recruiting events don't start until like senior year. We start at freshman year, sophomore year. So the first thing you come on campus in fall, there will be booths at the courtyard of Mahalo Hall. So make sure you just go there and join and start recruiting, because that's extremely important, particularly for the transfer students, because you come in as a junior. So that's really, really important. Make sure that this is the first thing you do when you come to campus. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So we have about 4 to 5 minutes. If there's any questions, please put in the Q&A. So then we can let our panelists help you to answer. So I don't see any question coming in. I'm going to wait for another minute. If we still don't have questions, then we'll be moving on to our next session. And again, you could, if you thought about something else, you can enter in the Q&A anytime, and we'll try to answer your questions before our whole session ends. Oh, we do have one question. So what classes should I take if I want to change my major to accounting? So this might be a question should I give to our advisor. Maybe Sam can help answer if you want to change the major. Sam, are you there? Oh. All right, I think Sam is typing the answer to the Q&A. So anyone else have any questions? All right, so then I'll move on to our Department of Marketing. And Dr. Lin, you want to pull up your, all right, as we're pulling up, I got another question. All right, so here's a question. Can you work as an accountant with an online business degree? So Nelson, so I guess you're referring to our Cal State Fullerton, the degree completion program, professional business. That degree it has an accounting class, but it's not a specific accounting concentration. So really depends on what they're asking and what you're training. So it may or may not. So I would suggest you really visit our career services and to discuss further with them on that. All right, thank you. Okay, Dr. Lim, you can get started.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Jenny. I'm Dr. Yeji Lim in Marketing Department. I am so pleased to be here to introduce our department in Cal State Fullerton. Marketing is so interesting and intriguing area to dive in because it is everywhere and a critical trigger of communication with consumers for all companies. Sometimes marketing is misunderstood as advertising by people. However, marketing is the whole process for generating brand, analyzing consumers' behavior, researching market, communicating with consumers, pricing, selling, and delivering products and services. So I strongly encourage to study in marketing because we prepare students to be marketing leaders with state-of-the-art concepts, technologies, and marketing strategies. We offer hands-on practices in the classrooms, so you can learn and practice cutting-edge technology for research, analysis, design, and customer service. So who needs marketing? Marketing is the essential function for every company and industry because there is no company who does not sell their products. Regardless from size or industry, they have to understand potential consumers and communicate with them to deliver the value of their service and product. They should be able to build a strong and long-term customer relationship if they want to succeed in the market. Therefore, if you'd like to develop a great value on both sides for consumers and companies, marketing department will be the one where you want to study. Our faculty have relevant work experience as well as doctorate degrees from the most reputable business schools in North America. We have 16 tenured faculty and 47 lecturers to guide your journey in marketing. As you can see, if you choose the marketing major, we have offer 3 required courses, and you're going to choose the 2 elective courses with 1 capstone course. I'm showing just a couple of elective courses, but we have in overall 15 elective courses. We help students to find entry-level marketing positions through our own career fairs, networking events, client projects, internships, and connection with alumni. Additionally, all marketing students develop a professional portfolio through these courses that they can take to interviews. In the past, our students have found jobs in companies such as Google, Amazon, MTV, Verizon, and Enterprise. We have also been placed in local businesses, and many have been successful entrepreneurs. From now on, Dr. Joshua Dorothy will kindly explain more about us in detail.
Thank you very much, Dr. Lim. I'm glad to be here again. Let me just reiterate that I've actually done this in person. So it feels a little bit distant to be here over Zoom, but thank you all for being here. And I look forward to the day that we can see you all again in person. So as we were saying, marketing it's a dynamic area. You have so many opportunities, not just to study while you're in the program, but also as you continue on in your career and find that professional pathway or that professional trajectory. And here are just a couple of the specializations, a handful that we offer and the careers that go along with those. So I'll point out a couple that are really, really popular. The digital marketing, of course, and social media marketing that goes along with that. If you want to be the person who types up the witty types of postings on Instagram or social media for the fast food wars, if you want to be a person who manages the social media for Disney or other companies, that's definitely an area where you can exercise some creativity. If you want to be an entrepreneur, also, we specialize in that and give you the tools to be your own boss to try to build a business for yourself. Services marketing, that's huge in the area. from Southern California all the way over to Las Vegas as well, with all of the hospitality industries. Large opportunity for that. Sports marketing, I'm biased because that's one of my courses, but all of our local teams from the Dodgers, Lakers, Clippers, from the Ducks, everywhere we have those relationships and we have that covered. I think it's exciting as well. So a couple other things, brand management and advertising. If you're interested, come and really see what a career in marketing can do for you. What is sales? That's also something that we definitely put an emphasis on for our department. Sales just means two parties finding value in each other and being able to exchange that. That's it in a nutshell. We have a sales leadership center, and I also teach a professional selling course along with a host of other courses that if you're interested in that area and you think those interpersonal relationship skills, as well as skills in terms of techniques for how to persuade and how to sell, that's something in your area of interest, then be sure to check that out as well. Who needs sales? Spoiler alert, just like who needs marketing, that would be everyone. I want to talk just for a second about the dynamic between marketing and sales, because we talk about marketing, a lot of those same tools are applicable to sales, and then vice versa. So sales kind of fits under marketing, the marketing umbrella, as we call it. And these two things are distinct and separate areas, but they also work together. So you can hone both of those skill sets at the same time by coming to the marketing department and really becoming a part of this dynamic and ever evolving business environment. So welcome to marketing. We would love to see you, and we have a lot of things for you in terms of activities, clubs, and scholarships. The Sales Leadership Center, as I just alluded to, it's one of the most prosperous centers on campus in our college, and it really does try to reemphasize those leadership skills, but also some of the selling techniques. Our honors networking program, we actually just had that yesterday. Opportunities for internships, opportunities for careers. And the best thing about it is it's a network of alumni. So we have Titans and what we call the Titan Circle of Life. You can see people who are in your same position and they've come back to the university to give back and help you in your career path. The American Marketing Association, that's available. I'm a member. Most of us are a member on the academic side, so come join and you can be a part of that too. And we always have scholarships to give. Money falling from the ceilings, maybe not quite, but if you're a good student, you can definitely earn some scholarships and look forward to that. For more information, please contact our department chair here, Dr. Neil Granitz, and he'll definitely be able to guide you to the place where you can be prosperous with us.
All right, thank you, Dr. Dorsey and Dr. Lin. All right, so now we're open for any questions. Again, we have probably about 5 to 7 minutes. So please, if you have any questions, put it in the Q&A session.
No questions about marketing. How is that possible? Either we're really good at doing our jobs, or all of you all know that you want to be marketers already.
Yeah, I guess you did a really thorough job.
I guess. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Here's the one thing. Can you tell us more about the different marketing clubs? Okay, well, maybe Dr. Granitz, you want to answer this one?
Yes. Okay, so there's a few different clubs we have. One is the AMA club. I can put the address in after. So that's the Student American Marketing Association Club. So they meet weekly and they have guest speakers. They do company tours. They do professional events. They do networking stuff and they resume stuff. So they have a lot of spirit and they really help in terms of finding a job. What else do we have? We have the Delta Sigma Pi, which is a fraternity, it's a business fraternity, and they focus on professional events. And we also have the Sales Leadership Center. Okay, and Joshua talked a bit about sales, and the Sales Leadership Center, they also hold events to train you in sales, expose you to companies. There's also fun events, like they had a magician recently come. So it's to kind of create a core for students that want to meet other students going into sales. It also helps develop a lot of your sales skills. I think that's it. Do you want to mention the Honors Network, Joshua?
Yeah, Honors Networking Program. It's an event that I've had the great fortune of being involved with for all 4 years now that I've been here at Cal State Fullerton. It brings together, I like to call us matchmakers, you know, eharmony.com, that type of thing is really what we do. We have great students and then we have great companies and we just put them together in the same space. It was digital this year or this semester. It's been face-to-face in our lovely College of Business there you can see in the background. But usually that's where it is held and we bring them together and we kind of cut out the middle person is what I like to say. So a lot of students are able to obtain job opportunities or internships depending on where you are in your academic process. And it's just a wonderful event. So I've seen a lot of my students be able to get hired into companies. And then as I've been here for a few years now, I have some of my students who passed through my class. They're actually coming back to the event now and hiring some of my other students. So it speaks to a couple of those gray hairs that I'm accumulating at this point. So it's a wonderful thing to see. I really love it, and it's a great event for you all. Thanks.
Thank you. All right, just wondering if Megan, you want to add anything about the clubs?
I think you hit all of them.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right, and I don't see any additional questions, so I'm going to move on to Dr. Lorenzo Bizzi, who's going to introduce Business Honors Program.
Sorry, I just put all the links for all the clubs in the chat. Okay.
Thank you.
So it's my turn. Thank you, everyone. So the Business Honors Program is not in competition with the other concentrations, but it's together. So the Business Honors Program is for all the top students in all business concentrations. So if you're the top student in accounting, then you're part of the program. If you're a top student in marketing, then you're part of the program. If you're a top student in operations, in human resource management, in whatever you want, then you're applying and you're part of these programs. So we are together. It's not either or. This is the most important thing that needs to be said. So the Business Honors Program is the program that gets the top students of the college and puts them all together from all the different disciplines and puts them all together to give them a set of different possible resources and ultimately empower their opportunities of getting a strong career. So our ultimate goal, as all of them, but of course it's important to say it, is empowering your career. So these are some of the companies that you can see are hire from our students, start from accounting that we all have here. So the big four, I'm gonna have to say about 90% of the students that graduate from the Business Honors Program end up working in the big four in accounting. Then you see finance, the three strong finance, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley. About half of our students graduating last time ended up working in investment banking. And then you see all these beautiful other companies again. So again, this is an opportunity to get the strongest students, to put them all together and to empower their opportunities of getting a career. What do we do? Several things. Now, one of the ways in which we try to help students find job opportunities is through our events that we have. These are just the most recent events that we have. You see great companies, Google, Amazon, Goldman Sachs, Deloitte, CIA. See also Bain, for example. These are top companies that historically had a hard time recruiting from Cal State Fullerton, but because of the reputation that the Business Honors Program has been able to develop over the years, and most importantly recently, then we're trying to break boundaries and we try to reach and give you opportunities that would otherwise be difficult for lots of students. Okay, this is also a happy picture of us when Google arrived. So we had a meeting. What is the glorious thing? So there's many opportunities you can meet with companies, but the advantage, I would say, the Business Honors Program being a smaller group, elite group with only the top students, you have a lot of interactions, opportunities with top companies so that you can be considered for job opportunities. Let's go into what specific benefits we give. So these are all the benefits that you can get if you join the Business Honors Program. I repeat again, because this is an important point. you still are part of your concentration. So you're still graduating in accounting, in marketing, in whatever you want. But in addition to that, you decide to join the business honors program so that you graduate with business honors distinction, which has its reputation, a good reputation in Orange County and in Southern California. The exclusive employer relationships that I mentioned about. Employers like to come and meet directly with the top students of the college. Smaller class sizes and classes in cohorts. So the classes are smaller. And then you work in cohort, meaning that the core courses, you get to take them with the other top students of the college. And for all the other courses, for example, the concentration courses in accounting or in marketing, then you get to have priority registration. So the core courses of the college, you take them together with the other strong students. You're also automatically part of the university honors if you get accepted in the business honors. And for all the other courses, including the concentration courses in marketing or accounting, whatever you want, you get priority registration, meaning that you get to pick the professor you want at the time you want, at the day and time, at the day that you want. And this is a great advantage for a university as large as Cal State Fuller Community is going to say. We tend to select also top professors from all the classes. In fact, here we have Hung Lu is a proud professor that we are very happy to have here in the business honors program teaching our business honors students. So we get strong professors as well, automatic scholarships and scholarship opportunities. You're automatically getting a scholarship if you're in the program. You don't have to apply. In addition, of course, you can apply for the other opportunities or scholarship that the college offers. And in this situation, of course, you would come with an advantage because you are assuming you're already in the business honors program that pays off when you're applying for scholarships. This is when you have to apply. But the automatic scholarship, you're getting it as long as you are in the program. We're also proud of an executive mentoring program. So we have a set of executives. You apply, and if you want to become your personal mentors, they help you figure out what you want to do in their career. They help you giving job connections, and they help empower again your career. So you have this set of executives, seasoned executives, individuals that already have demonstrated success that help you out on your path, and they follow you, giving you networking, advice, and all career options. We're also happy with a study abroad program that we have, 2 weeks in the third year, in which you get to go with your cohort and with your friends to study international economics in exotic and beautiful parts of the world. And of course, we unfortunately had to cancel it last year because of the virus, but we went before to London, Paris, and Rome. We went to Greece, Spain, and Italy again. And then we're supposed to go to Singapore, Malaysia, and Indonesia this year. And the virus canceled it, but hopefully we'll be able to go back next year. Okay, and this is also funded by the college, so it is a beautiful opportunity. Internship and post-graduation job opportunities, again, so we try to facilitate both the internships, access to internship and access to post-graduation opportunities. Then you have professional development, academic, personal, and leadership with all the nice events that we're doing. And also you have dedicated advisors so that they follow throughout your career. Okay, instead of being one of the many thousands of students that you have, you are followed and you are given advice so that you can better understand what you want to do and what can be possibilities for you. Okay, so this set of programs, this set of advantages, how does that work again? Now, this is, you take the same courses. So if you graduate in accounting, you don't take any different courses. All the accounting courses are the same. All the marketing courses are the same. But for all the other courses, you see some of them are in bold. Now the ones that are in bold, you take them with the cohort. So you take them with the other strong business honor students. All the other one, you have priority registration. So for all the other courses, you have priority registration. So the core courses that you would always have to take, the classic marketing, the classic economics, Econ 201, 202, and all the other ones, you take them with the other strong students. And for the other one, you have priority registration. Very well. So here are some happy, jolly pictures that show another thing that we really care for is the social component. So we have several events. We have a winter gala. We have a banquet. You see pictures that there are in Rome, and other pictures that we go in the park to do events. So we do a day at the beach. So and then there's another picture, I think they're in Paris. So we do value enormously the social component so that you form a network of relationships with the other strong students. And as you're graduating, you're all helping each other finding jobs, as well as you're all helping each other studying and nurturing these academic experience so that you can empower it as much as possible and enjoy as much as possible. If you're a driven and talented student, then it's a beautiful thing to take the classes with the other top students of the college. It really makes the experience different and way more enjoyable. The scholarships, so that I make it clear, it's not a lot of money, but it's automatic. It's still good. You get a sophomore, junior, and seniors more and more money, plus the scholarship that funds a large portion of the study abroad program that I already mentioned. You want to have more information about us. Now, this is the time that you can grab your phone and you can scan the code. If you want to get more information about the Business Honors Program, that will connect you through our website, your Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. We have all this beautiful channel. If you're interested, is now the time, and we can just take your phone and scan it and grab it, and you will be able to have access already to all the things we do. So we facilitated that for you, the process, and you can have it in a much easy manner. How do you apply? Now, this is important. The deadline is May the 1st. So you might want to apply as soon as possible. How do you do it? You go on your CSUF portal. The easiest way, you go on the left search bar and you search scholarships. You search scholarship, business honors apply, you select the business honors, you do the application, and you're good. We also simplify the application. There's no more need for the recommendation letter. We find out that there's no variance. People always write it fantastic, so it doesn't really help us select the best students. So it's very easy. You write down your essays, you go down. We've already recruited, so we already recruited a lot of people. These are heavily GPA, high, strong GPA people, but we still keep some slots for diamonds in the rough. So if you feel you have a nice story and you feel you have talent, go there. Write your essays, a couple of essays in which you try to sell yourself and say that you're strong, you're talented. And if it goes well, we'll give you an interview and we'll get you in the program. If it doesn't go well, you will have lost 10 minutes of your life. So I suggest everyone to take it now, apply to the Business Honors Program, write your essays, sell your story, and then eventually we can have a conversation together and then an interview. And then those who pass the interview then enter the program. Okay? So these are all our beautiful things. Other information. So if you need anything, you can send an email to bha@fullerton.edu. You can check out what we do in the website. So that's csufbusinesshonors.com. And then last point, we're having an info night on April 27 at 6:30 p.m. If you want to go, just send an email to bha@fullerton.edu to our SVP and say, I looked at the presentation. I would like to participate in the info night. We let you in there, and then we'll have a conversation with other students, with me, to better explain all the benefits of the program and to help you figure out whether you can be a good fit or not. So I repeat again, this is in addition to being a student in any concentration that you want, take the class with the other top students, get access to more opportunities, empower your career, and apply because it's very easy and simple and it costs you absolutely nothing. Very well. I think I concluded in perfect time. And now we can take the questions.
All right. Yes, we do have questions. So first, so how many spots are left in the Business Honors Program?
So left, we don't know. We've already started accepting, but I don't think that should be a problem because as long as you're strong, we're telling you that I'm targeting to to recruit between 35 to 37, maybe 35 to 30, something like this. This is what we're doing each time. There's still spots available. I cannot provide a precise answer because it depends also how many people are going to commit to the program. So we've already sent it acceptances. We still have rooms to accept by all means, but the precise number cannot be given. But I can tell you that we're aiming to recruit about 35 people for the cohort this year.
Yeah, and then there's another related question. What's the acceptance percentage or rate for the Business Honors Program?
Yes, so the Business Honors Program is fairly selective. So we have, I would say for the last year, we still have a lot of applications this year, but for the last year, we had about 300 applications for 35 spots. So it was a little bit about 10%, something like this, but don't get this discourage you because we have identified some nice diamonds in the rough and we're giving importance to GPA and things, but we're giving importance to a set of different factors. So if you have talent and you feel like you would like to participate to this adventure, but yes, it is fairly selective. And that's why I think we're able to position the students very well because the program is developing a strong, good prestige in the area. So we're very happy.
Yeah. So and then another question is about if they're not freshman students, right? So about like if sophomore or transfer students, what's their chance of getting into the program?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're recruiting all the years from from a freshman to sophomore to junior year. So you can apply at all these different times. And it's probably a little bit easier to enter with a freshman because the spots for the juniors, they depend on how many available spots we have, but it is possible in all cases. And so apply whether you're freshman, sophomore.
And then the last one is, how do you prepare for the interview?
That's a very good question. So most importantly, we're going just to, so we know your GPA already, so we're not digging into the GPA. What we want to see is your leadership potential and your ambition, what you want to do. So this is very important for us because we want to prepare people that are both strong academically, but they're ready to be leaders. So be ready to discuss what you've done in the past in your high school experience or in your community college experience that demonstrates your leadership potential and that demonstrates that you're very ambitious, because we also care for individuals that want to make something very meaningful with their life, because in the end, it is your placement that will determine our success. Therefore, for us, it's important that you want to be ambitious. So I want to have a lot of ambition.
All right, thank you. I think that's all questions so far. And all right, so then we will, when we have time at the end, we'll accept more questions. So now I want to move to Ms. Megan. I want to talk about the services.
Hi, everybody. Happy afternoon. So I get to talk to you about all of the student services that are available to you as a business student. So my name is Megan Martinez. I work over in Business Career Services. And you as a member of the College of Business have a whole team that works closely together with our department chairs, department faculty, and other staff members to help you be successful in your 2 or 4 years here. So I'm going to go over all of the services that we have and then give a little more info on our career services office. So take a screenshot or a picture of this. These are the 4 areas that make up your student success team. So as a business student, you have access to your own business advising center. So these amazing staff work with you to make sure you're taking the right classes. If you have questions about declaring a concentration or want to know what electives you have or to make sure you're on track, these are the people to go see. And I have their website and email for you to reference here. We also have some amazing student clubs in the College of Business. So in case we didn't hit all of the clubs earlier with that question, this is the website and you can visit to see all of the clubs that are offered within the College of Business. And they're from all different concentrations. There are ones that are honors focused. There's marketing and accounting and finance. Anything that you have an interest in, we probably have a business club that will fit you. And I have their email and their website for more information. We also have our own tutoring center. So these classes can get pretty challenging, but don't worry. A lot of our students do really, really well and they become our tutors. So they are there teaching you about a lot of the core classes that we have in this college. And they will sit down with you. Well, this past year has been virtual, but they will go through your homework assignments, answer your questions to make sure that you're successful in these challenging courses. And lastly is our business career services. So you have your own career services team that is helping get you up and ready for that internship or job or whatever it is that you're applying to and helping you secure that. And I'm going to show you a little bit more about your career services team. So here's a little picture of what your team looks like. So when we're in person, you can come see our bright and shining faces soon, hopefully. But this is kind of who we are. This is your whole team that works behind the scenes to make sure that we're offering you opportunities to help get you ready for life after graduation. First, I want to talk about career development. So we make sure that we have lots of opportunities for you to learn about different career-related topics. So how do you choose a concentration or one of the 3 majors in the College of Business? How do you write a resume or how do you get yours to the next level? These are all topics that we have workshops on. So you'll meet, we used to be in person. So we do a presentation with a bunch of students and interact with each other and ask lots of questions. Now we're virtual, but we still try to get lots of questions and get all of those concerns answered. We also cover all of the search processes. So whether you're looking for an internship or a full-time job or even a part-time job, we'll help with all of that. We do a lot of work on the back end. So we know the best websites, the best search terms, no matter what your concentration or career goals might be, we can help you develop those and find a position that will help you get there. And I like that interview question that you asked about how do you prepare? Well, we do mock interviews. No matter what kind of position or program you're interviewing for, our advisors can pull up some questions or develop them on their own to get you a very close, like almost real life experience. So they'll run through questions with you. We'll do them in your preferred format. So if you want us to just run through and pretend like we're the employer, we can do that. If you wanted to stop after each question to get some feedback, or if you want to just talk through questions, we do that as well. And just as a little call out, so we host about 60 workshops each year, various topics, reaching various students in different levels. Whatever helps make you successful are the areas that we want to showcase. So these are all things that we can help you with. If you don't like the group setting, we also do one-on-one. So this past year, we've seen almost 2,000 students, just being able to help them create those goals, get those internships and jobs. Now, choosing a concentration can be a little bit overwhelming. If you've already done it, awesome, you are ahead of the game. So if you're just deciding between one or the other, or what's the difference between a joint concentration or a dual or anything like that, our career advisors can help you navigate that. So what's the difference between an accounting degree and finance? What are the career opportunities out there? What are my career opportunities if I do entrepreneurship or decision sciences? Our advisors have a great background in all of these different areas and can help you navigate and answer questions around salary or what industries are hiring. All of these questions, we can answer them for you. So we know that doing this work on your own can take some time. Come to someone who studies it all day to get those questions answered. Now let's talk internships. So lots of our students try to get internships. Good thing is internships are offered year-round. So whether it's a fall, a winter, a spring, a summer, internships are held all of the time. Most of our students will do them during their junior or senior year. That doesn't mean that a first-year student or second-year student won't get an internship or can't. There are definitely ones out there. Just usually our students are in their junior or senior year. When it comes to types of internships, there are 3 kinds. So you can get a paid internship or an academic internship or a combination of both. Depending on what your goals are and depending on what's out there, an advisor might recommend different ones. Your academic internships will count towards your practicum degree requirement. So as an incoming student, you'll have this practicum requirement. An academic internship will help you fulfill that. And Lindsay is a great person to meet with to help outline your goals and see how to get there. Now, every student is different, and we like to approach each student very holistically. So we look at what your goals are, what you're currently studying, and help you map out that plan. So we suggest making an appointment, talk with an advisor, figure out what you should be doing this semester or next semester to help make sure you're successful. We don't want you to wait until your senior year to then jump on the bandwagon and start looking for that job. Let us do baby steps along the way to help you get prepared. Now let's talk about employers. So a couple of the other speakers today have talked about the great companies that our students go to work for. Through our office, we host about 30 to 40 different employer events throughout a year. So some of them could be a recruiting or an information session where a company just comes to campus and talks about the great opportunities that are there and available for you. Other ones are industry panels. So This past year, we had a human resources panel, marketing panel. So we get professionals from different areas of a marketing or a finance industry, and they talk to students about what their experience has been. So you get a little peek into what their day-to-day life looks like. We also have events like office hours where you'll get to Zoom in and talk with an employer one-on-one about their company culture, get to know about what opportunities are there, and see if you might match. And this past spring, we had a spring career fair. We had 42 companies come and 500 students come. So we try to host big things, small things, lots of different areas of business. So no matter what you're looking for, hopefully there's an event that would attract your attention. Now, we don't do all of this by ourselves. We work very closely with our business faculty, our departments, our centers of excellence, and clubs and organizations to make sure that we are finding the right companies that students want and using any ties that we have to ensure that you're getting the best experiences here. We also work outside of the College of Business. We work with the Career Center often. We go back and forth and promote events so that you know about everything going on when it comes to career. We also work with our diversity inclusion resource centers to partner with specialized populations so that we can make sure that all of our workshops are catering to different questions and needs of our students. We also partner frequently with the International Student Services Office. So no matter what your challenges may be, when it comes to career, we're able to give you the accurate advice. Now, with everything going virtual, we wanted to make sure we're as accessible as possible. So while we host our one-on-one appointments, we offer them all through Zoom currently. We also have a weekly Ask an Advisor, where it's an hour-long session each week where a student can pop in and ask us any career-related question. Our workshops and employer events are also all offered through Zoom. So in here, I put some features on our website. So while students can't go in person and pick up any of our handouts, we've put all of them online. So when you go to our website, you'll be able to see various things on career paths in accounting. We have our career path guides. So these are all of the concentrations that we have in the College of Business. They go over what's an entry-level job, mid-level job, senior. What are some search terms you can use when looking for an internship? It's a great place to start looking when you're doing that career exploration. We also have tips on doing your resume, putting together your cover letter, and great ones when it comes to searching for that job or internship. And when you get all of that set up and you're ready for your big interview, we have resources for that as well. So no matter what you're comfortable with, hopefully we have a resource or a person who can answer those questions. We also like to be a little bit proactive and help you stay in the loop. So we have a business career services newsletter that comes out every 2 weeks or so. In here, it'll have any upcoming events that are career related and also an easy place to find jobs and internships. So every 2 weeks, you'll get new internships or jobs based on your concentration. So you can see in this screenshot, we have accounting, finance, ISDS. If you were able to scroll down, we have the rest of the areas of business in here. So even if you don't have time that week to look for any positions, we've done some of that work for you. Now let's look big picture. In here, we have some of our employment stats. So 56% of our students have been employed full-time, which is good. We also have where our students go when it comes to the industries. And lastly, some of our top hiring employers. So a lot of these employers are hiring big chunks of our students. We also have our top accounting employers. So these are the companies when it comes to accounting that are hiring our students. This is also available on our website. And if you have more questions, if you're not sure, if you're deciding between something or just want to get a head start on your career journey, I encourage you to make an appointment on our website. There's a QR code for you to go ahead and scan if you wanted to take out your phone. We see lots of students over the summer just to do a little check-in before they start their first year. That first semester can be a little overwhelming. So we try to cut down the career and make it nice and easy, set you up on a 4-year plan so it doesn't feel as overwhelming when you get to that junior, senior year when you're looking for those internships or that full-time position. And before I end, I just want to say congratulations on being accepted to Cal State University Fullerton. So you should have your acceptance deadline around May 1st. Your deadline to accept is May 1st. So you should already have your offer right now. You'll then receive additional information to your CSUF email address with instructions on how to sign up for academic advising. Advising will help you map out your academic plan and identify courses to register for in the fall. You can complete orientation online when it becomes available. It'll be asynchronous, meaning it's self-paced and on your own time. And lastly, you register for your fall classes this summer. Registration dates will be available in your student center at that time. There's also another session at 1:30 to learn more about business advising and more about your next steps. That session will be right after this one. And that's all that I have. Can I answer any questions?
Right. Thank you, Megan. That's a lot of information. And okay, so in the chat, I just posted a link for where you can explore more about more other department programs. And also there's a link directly to career services. If you have any questions, you can go there as well. And I know some of you are freshmen and you may come in as undeclared students, and you can definitely, talk to either a business advisor or talk to our AAC Campus Advising Center about, switching to a business. And when you enter, you will become a pre-business. Only once you complete all your lower division 200 level classes, then that's when you can explore different department and go talk to career services to decide which concentration you like to declare in. All right, so is there any last 1 or 2 questions that we can answer? All right. I think we covered everything, and hopefully you get all the, oh yeah, we have Nelson, you have a question. Yeah, go ahead. Do you want to type your question? We're waiting. Oh. Nelson is asking whether the honors accept online students. I'm sorry, the honors program is on-campus program, so we do not accept online students. Okay, all right. I think that concludes our session. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, our panelists. So hopefully you get more information about our college, and feel free to send us emails and visit the website, and there have the contact information. All right, thank you, and hope you have a nice weekend.